Good YouTube, Quinn Wade coming to y'all with that instant basketball analysis. Of course, it's going to be on the Knowledge Playground exclusively now on YouTube. We're going to talk about how the Boston Celtics win again. This time against the Miami Heat. They got a double figure win, 103-91. They held the Heat below 100, which is really good to see. Boston won 3 games against the Heat in the season. They play again next month, which is our last time playing them, unless we play in the playoffs, which doesn't seem likely. The Heat now are 29-37 and 15-17 at home. The Celtics are 48-19 and 25-7 on the road. The Boston Celtics won the first quarter 30-23. They lost the second quarter 27-20. 28-27 in the third in favor of the Celtics. And then they won that fourth quarter 25-14 to put them away. So that way we can get that much needed win. We only 2 games away for 50. This is a successful, really good season to look back on, especially because we was able to cruise through this season, still have our respect, still have our dignity and integrity as a team, and we're still beating the teams we should beat for the most part, and we're still competing with the team that's on the contender level too, as we was able to beat most of those teams also. So not the season that we had last year, but we're smarter now. You know what I mean? We're valuing health is wealth, and that's the mentality that we have, especially after making to 2 finals in this decade. And our goal is to make it to a third and repeat as champions. So it hasn't been done since the Warriors did it with KD, Steph, and Clay and Draymond. And we're trying to accomplish that goal. The only difference is when we go to the third finals, we're trying to three-peat, which hasn't been done since Shaq and Kobe. Jason Tatum, 8 of 21 from the field, 5 of 12 from three, 7 of 7 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 steal, 2 personal fouls, plus 10 and plus minus 28 points. He played like a leader today. He really did. He got to the basket, he got to the free throw line, was able to hit those tough threes that he usually makes, and just had a solid outing. That's all we can really say about him. Wasn't the most dominant game, wasn't out there embarrassing people. He just played his game, stayed true to himself, and success came along with that. Al Horford was just good. He kept getting the ball deep, hitting some hook shots, and he did make a 3, but he was 1 of 4 from 3 and 3 of 7 from the field, 2 of 2 from the free throw line with 9 points. But he did have 9 boards, and 3 of them was offensive with 5 assists, balancing out the game performance for him tonight. 1 block, one turnover, 1 personal foul. He was a plus 15 and plus minus. Luke Cornett, big net. He played 22 minutes, 2 or 3 from the field, 0 or 1 from 3. 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, 3 personal fouls, plus 10 and plus minus 4 points. Drew Holiday had a big night. He was due for one. He's still been playing. He's still been starting. Still been able to knock down shots and play great defense. And tonight was no different. The only difference was he scored more points. He was 10 of 15 from the field, 5 of 8 from 3, 4 rebounds, 1 of them was offensive, 3 assists, 1 steal, 2 blocks, 1 turnover, 2 personal fouls, plus 12 and plus minus 25 points. He's looking like his older self. Like I said, he is dealing with an injury to his finger. And on top of that, he's never really been the greatest shooter ever. But he's going to defend. He's going to play hard. He's going to hold people accountable. He's going to demand greatness from his teammates. And he's going to go out there and fill in the gaps on offensive possessions. Derek White, 7 to 18 from the field, made some tough ones. He was 3 of 11 from 3, 1 or 2 from the free throw line, 5 rebounds, 1 of them was offensive, 4 assists, 2 steals, 2 turnovers, plus 12 and plus minus 18 points. Didn't have the greatest numbers efficiency-wise, but he was looking for a shot, and he was making shots timely when it mattered the most, and that's what we need him to continue to do, and he's been able to do that for the majority of the season. Sam Hauser played 21 minutes off the bench. He was 2 of 4 from 3. That was all his field goals. He had no free throws. 3 rebounds, 2 personal fouls, minus 2 and plus minus 6 points. Kada, 0 of 2 from the field, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 8 rebounds, 3 of them was offensive, 1 block, 3 turnovers, 4 personal fouls, plus 9 and plus minus 2 points. Peyton Pritchard, 4 of 12 from the field, 3 of 9 from 3, 3 rebounds, 1 of them was offensive, 3 steals, 2 turnovers, 2 personal fouls, 11 points. He was the only guy to get in double figure in any statistical category tonight off the bench. And then Jordan Walsh played 7 minutes. He did get a rebound. He did attempt a three. He missed it. That was it for his field goal attempts. No free throws. 1 personal foul. He was a -6 and plus minus. The starters played majority of this game. Didn't really get too much from the bench, but they did contribute a little bit on the boards and scoring. That's all you can really ask them to do when you have guys that's going to have the shots really going to them. And that's what ended up happening for the Celtics. They played a good game. They was very patient. They was getting it inside. They was getting it outside. And they just kept attacking the Miami Heat in so many different ways and kept exposing certain matchups that they wanted to take advantage of. And that's what the Celtics do. And, of course, they make their threes. We attempted 50 tonight, 19 of 50, 38% from three. And the rest of the guys did not play. Coach's decision, although they was healthy, besides one guy, which was Jaylen Brown. He was injured with his knee, and that's why he didn't play today for people that didn't know. And then other guys was already ruled out before the game even started, so they're not even going to show up for that reason. 38 of 83, 43% from the field, 12 of 13, 92% from the free throw line, 41 rebounds, 18 assists, 8 steals, 4 blocks, 14 turnovers, 17 personal fouls. And then the Miami Heat ended up staying in the game for a majority of it, but never really had a good chance of winning it. But at least they kept us on our toes and made us have to close them out. And that's what good teams usually do, even to great teams. It keeps us balanced mentality-wise. And we have to respect our opponent, and that's what they was able to bring to the table tonight. Duncan Robinson started. He played 26 minutes. He was 2 of 6 from the field. It was all threes, but he attempted no free throws, so he finished with 6 points, 3 rebounds, and a steal. And he also had 2 turnovers and 3 personal fouls. He's a -18 and plus minus. Andrew Wiggins continued to have a solid beginning with the Heat. He's been getting 20 points a game almost every game or more. He was 9 of 21 from the field, 3 of 8 from 3, 2 of 4 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 4 steals, 4 turnovers, 2 personal fouls, a -11 and plus minus and 23 points. You kind of remind me of Minnesota Wiggins, where he's getting the ball in the spots that he likes. He's getting high volume in numbers and scoring attempts, and he's just able to play free and do what he wants and score how he wants to. I think that he's not really playing in the flow of the offense because he's not a great shooter. He's not the greatest cutter, and they don't really have the spacing that the Warriors have. And I think that that's why he's playing more like Minnesota, where it's give me the ball and let me get a bucket one-on-one. And it's working, but like I said, it's not the most efficient. It's not the most dominant way to do it with Wiggins, but it allows him to play to his strengths a lot more, and that's why you see him getting 20-plus points, which they do need, because if Tyler Hero is not going to score and Bam is not going to score, you need that guy to step up and be that third guy to help stitch things together when they look a little ugly, and I feel like Wiggins has been that guy for him. It just hasn't been enough, and they put 2 shooters, Tyler Hero and Duncan Robinson, in the starting lineup to open that floor a little bit, and you see Wiggins get 20-plus again. But it is what it is. Like, they still trying to figure out some things with this team, with the guys that they have on the roster now. And Bam just hasn't turned into that dominant player offensively. He's just too passive. And if he's not passive, he's just not doing enough outside of defense, and it's not enough because they still got to score points to be able to win games. And Bam, tonight, he only took 7 attempts. He played 33 minutes and was 3 of 7. He was 0 of 1 from 3 and 3 of 3 from the free throw line. He did get 9 boards and 3 was offensive with 2 assists and a block, but he had 2 personal fouls, 2 turnovers, and he was a -13 with 9 points. That just can't happen. If you're trying to win games, Bam got to be more assertive. There's no way you're going to take 7 attempts and be happy with that. You know what I mean? Like, the bench, somebody got to sacrifice. They took out Davion Mitchell out the starting lineup, which was the right decision. And Bam has to be more involved into the flow of the offense. Yeah, he'll Wiggins out. He can cut more because Bam can take up that middle, or he can space out that 3 to get Wiggins some more high percentage shots, and then put the ball in Tyler Hero hands and let him be the playmaker / threat offensively with the ability to shoot off the pull up or get to the basket. They close out too hard, which they've been able to do throughout this season. But Tyler Hero, your best player, you have a cap. and you have a ceiling. And I feel like they're reaching that early already with this iteration of the team. 7 of 15 from the field, 3 of 8 from three, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 5 rebounds, 1 of was offensive, 6 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks, 4 turnovers, 1 personal foul, -6 and plus minus 19 points. Jaime Jaquez Jr., 5 of 10 from the field, 2 of 3 from the 3-point line, 1 of 3 from the free throw line, 5 rebounds, 2 of them was offensive, 3 assists, -8 and plus minus 13 points. 3 guys got in double figures, the other 2 didn't, which is unfortunate because some of the guys on the bench didn't do that either. Haywood Highsmith, 0 of 2 from the field, 0 of 1 from 3. He had 1 steal, 1 turnover. He was a +3 and plus minus with 0 points. Khalil Ware, 3 of 4 from the field, 0 of 1 from 3, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. 3 rebounds, 1 of was offensive, 1 steal, 1 block, +1 and plus minus with 7 points. 15 minutes, he still played well in those minutes. I give him that. He had a good game. Davion Mitchell had one of his better games, and it's sad because he came off the bench to do it. He played 35 minutes. He was 4 of 8 from the field, 3 of 5 from 3, 1 of 3 from the free throw line. He did get 9 rebounds, which was really helpful. 4 assists and a steal, 3 turnovers, 3 personal fouls. He's a -4 and plus minus with 12 points. And then Pelly Larson, 1 of 2 from the field, 1 of 1 from 3. He did have 1 turnover and a personal foul. He was a -4 and plus minus with 2 points. The rest of the guys did not play. Coach's decision, or they was already injured, or they was ruled out already before the game started. 34 of 75, 45% from the field, 13 of 34, 38% from 3, 10 of 17, 58% from the free throw line. They did get 38 boards, 18 assists, 10 steals, 4 blocks, 17 turnovers, and 12 personal fouls. Like you want more. Like the Celtics basically said, we're just gonna throw Tatum out there with some guys he's comfortable playing with, and that should be enough to beat the Heat. And if you're a Heat fan, you kind of gotta look at it like it's embarrassing that they just able to run out the C team and still be able to beat you by double figures. And your team looks a little silly. They look a little confused. They look a little lost throughout this game, not knowing what to do, not knowing what to go to, not knowing who to turn to throughout this game. And it just got a little ugly. And other than that, like this is a game where the Celtics said, this is easy. That's what Tatum said last year. Playing against the Heat is easy. It's easy. And that is a form of disrespect. That is a form of putting them in their place. But they're winning now. They're going to say what they want to say. They're going to feel what they want to feel because they're the champions. And they have a good chance of winning it again. Like I said, they play again next month. We'll see if the Heat bring it harder or they try a little bit more. Just to say we beat the Celtics again, it's a little bit of a rivalry. It ain't going to be the same without Jimmy Butler. Obviously, we don't look at Wiggins on the same level as Butler. I don't think nobody does. But the Heat, they got some good players. They got a decent team. They're mid. I'm going to just go out there and say they're a mid team. They're an okay team. And that's all they're going to be until they can find another star. It's not going to be easy. It's going to be difficult. But that's how it always has been for every team in the NBA. Either you're signing them, drafting them, or trading for them. And Pat Riley understands that. He thought he was getting a start of Andrew Wiggins. He's been playing well. I'm going to be honest. Like, Wiggins has been a good player for them. He just needs more because he's just not a guy that's going to dominate the game, and neither is Tyler Hero, really. He's going to have games where he looks like it, but he's not going to do it consistently. And you can say the same thing about Bam. He's going to look like, oh, man, Bam had 25 and 10. And then the next game, he might have 15 and 5. You just never know with this team. And that's one of the things that helps them lose a lot is that their best players aren't stepping up each and every game. And it's unfortunate, but it's reality for this team. And that's one of the big reasons why they've been losing a lot of these games is because they just don't know what to do enough throughout the game. And it sounds silly for me saying it that way, but watching the Heat all season, they do look like they're a step behind even against teams that they should be on the same level as. And it's unfortunate, but it's reality for them. Comment, like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell for more analysis. And if you're new to the channel, I do conversation videos just like this in different variety. I also do breakdowns with real footage of legends, current legends, rookies, and also future stars. And I also do mock drafts and also draft coverage of the NBA draft. So if you love that type of content, I got over 3,000 videos that you can check out right now and enjoy, and probably want to be a subscriber or a fan. My social media is on my channel to see some other things I do besides basketball content on YouTube, and also my email if you want to contact me for either any reason and you don't want to do it on social media. My email is on my channel for that. Other than that, hope you guys enjoy y'all weekend. It's back already. Hope you guys enjoying y'all day. Hope y'all stay blessed up. Thank y'all for appreciating the content. Let's make 2025 better than 2015. That's an iconic year for this channel, and this channel has been able to evolve in the span after that, and that's why I know what you guys like to see and want to watch, because I've been doing it for 10 plus years, and you guys continue to come back and continue to say how much you love the content, how much you love what I got to say, and you love seeing what I make. And that's why I'm still in this game to this day. And it's been fun. It's been enjoyable. And like I said, the best thing is when you make content that you think is good and you want to put out and see that people love it and enjoy it. That's the best feeling you can have, especially as a content creator. And that's why I keep on going. That's the 50-50 of why I'm still in this and still keep going still to this day, because fans like you and the ones I can get in the future. Other than that, I'm going for now. Y'all stay blessed up.